Starting off Christmas morning the right way by making a nice breakfast hash, utilizing some of the leftover prime rib from last night. I did this last year, but I'm doing a slightly different recipe this time than what I did last year, so we'll see how this turns out. So bits of broth to keep it nice and moist. Here we are, just pulled it out of the oven. I don't really like this recipe. It seems like it called for everything to cook way too long. I feel like everything's gonna be a little overcooked, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't like this recipe. Like a good runny egg, and got just like completely cooked through yolks on this. So yeah, that recipe is bad. I'm gonna have to try this again. Luckily we have plenty of leftover prime rib. Still gotta taste test it though. Yeah, good flavor, but dried out, made the meat rubbery. Eggs overcooked. I don't know why I call for everything to cook so long. I was looking at it, I was like, maybe I should adjust this, but trust what I read online sometimes, and sometimes you shouldn't do that. Christmas vacation. It's beautiful, snowy winter Christmas to celebrate. We get hot garbage rainstorm. Bah humbug. We have arrived at my parents' house for our traditional Christmas Day festivities. It doesn't matter, you can go whatever door you want. You choose, babe. Whatever door feels right to you. Gonna have some delicious Cal's Country Kitchen, my dad's world famous possum. Just have some good times with the family. And some gifts. Sadly, my dad got knocked out by a cold right in peak village construction season, so the main downtown city has not yet been erected. But we do have suburbs, as well as, really this is the best part of the village. The Christmas vacation setup. Get your cousin Eddie, Margot and Todd, whole family lined up, ready for the explosion. Another cousin Eddie who's brought the boss home. Love this setup. We're gonna have to turn this on later and show it lit up. If you aren't doing Tennessee Pride sausage balls as part of your holiday hors d'oeuvres, you're doing it wrong. Snots is new. I was just informed that Snots chasing the squirrel is new.
Because when the holidays end, so do these deals. Plus, the season's best savings also come with the America's best warranty and the 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Getaway Sale. 0% APR for 60 months. Personal bonus for 90 days on the Tucson or Santa Fe. Or sign and drive on home during sales at 90 days.
Got to shout out myself a little bit on this one because years ago, I bought this like cheap MP3 player, uploaded like some audio clips that I cut from the actual movie to give this a soundtrack. These little rocks right here are the speakers. Here's a spread, including the
They're
famous
like, you don't know how to
possum.
play.
Back home, didn't film a whole lot over at my parents' house just because, one, spend time with family, you know, don't really find a whole lot of chances to jump up and film. Got some village stuff, some food stuff, but then also because right after we ate, I basically was just done so and like pretty much was asleep for like the next 3 hours that we were there. But I wanted to wrap up by highlighting one of, if not the best gift I got this year, maybe one of the best gifts borderline I've ever got. It's this little picture right here. This is my grandfather, my mom's dad, when he was a mailman. And the story behind this, how this picture came back to be in my family, is kind of crazy. My Uncle Chuck, who is my mom's brother, was at a car show recently and got to talking with some random guy. And they were talking about, you know, where are you from? You know, what are you, blah, 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 blah. And the guy my uncle was talking to, you know, told him where he grew up. And my uncle was like, that's the area where my, you know, dad was a mailman back in the day. And he's like, you know what's crazy? Our mailman, our dog used to run out and meet him every day and grab the mail and brought it back. We took a picture because we thought it was the craziest story. We wanted it to be in the paper and stuff like this. I think I might still have that picture. And it turns out that guy did still have the picture his family took of my granddad, delivered mail to their house, and the dog, their family dog, coming out to receive the mail for them each and every day. And gave it to my Uncle Chuck, and we got the picture replicated, and my mom and some friends of hers got some new prints made for myself, my cousin, my uncle, so that we could have a copy of it. And it's just a really cool thing. I don't have a whole lot of stuff like this for my granddad. You know, you didn't, you know, passed away many years ago, back before you had, you know, cell phones where you could take pictures nonstop all the time. So this meant a lot, and this goes to show you, you know, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to do a lot of crazy stuff at Christmas. You know, sometimes it's simple stuff like this can be the most impactful, most important gifts you can give somebody. So I'll wrap it up on that before I get too sentimental and too emotional in that regard. But hope everybody had a great Christmas. I could not have asked for a better Christmas. You know, my family is always awesome. Jessica is amazing. She does everything she can to make this such a special time of year. You know, we jokingly have called her the Grinch at times, but she goes above and beyond to make this a really great experience for our family every single year. So thank you to my family for all they've done for me throughout the year and for this past year. Thank you to all of those of you who have watched the channel and been a part of this as we've gone along. We've got a few days left in 2023. We're going to make them count once again. Hope your Christmas was as good as mine. I hope the rest of the year treats you well. Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching. Until next time, enjoy your life. I will highlight one other gift we received from my family today. The Kitty City Outdoor Mega Kit. A outdoor catio that our cats can just have a absolute blast exploring outside once we have a little bit more consistent warm weather. So come springtime, you will almost certainly be seeing this pop up on future Catterday vlogs. So subscribe to the channel, turn the bell on for notifications, and stay tuned for that, because you're going to get to see